Say goodbye to Microsoft's unlimited OneDrive cloud storage plan. The company's also making adjustments to its free storage offering. Joining us now to break it all down is Dan Costa, editor-in-chief at PCMag.com. Dan, great to speak with you today.
Thanks for having me.
So what's going on at Microsoft? First of all, we've got it scrapping its unlimited storage plan completely. It's also making these changes to some of the free offerings that it has offered to subscribers. Please explain this.
Yeah, so basically it's making two changes. On the free side, it's reducing the amount of online storage from 15 gigabytes to 5 gigabytes. So it's a pretty big reduction there. And then perhaps even bigger news, they're eliminating the unlimited storage option for OneDrive. They're cutting it back to 1 terabyte, which is still a lot of storage, and actually is more in line with what Google Drive and what Dropbox offer. Microsoft's always been a real outlier with this unlimited storage plan, and I think they've decided that they can't afford to support those users that are using that much storage.
Yeah, and let's dig into that a little bit more, because what are customers that already have more than 1 terabyte of files on the service supposed to do now?
Yeah, so they're going to have a year to move those files off the service, which is a pretty good amount of time. But I mean, this is a very small percentage of OneDrive users. For most people, a terabyte is going to be sufficient space. They've got some users that are using 75 terabytes of storage. Those are users that are really either using it as an online data center or storing digital backups of their entire movie collection. And Microsoft's always been clear that that's not really what they wanted OneDrive to be about. So those are the users that are going to have to find another way to back up those massive, massive files.
And I appreciate the fact that you're kind of putting that into perspective, because some might say that this is actually unfair, that the average user doesn't use that much space, isn't necessarily abusing the service. So what's the rationale behind Microsoft's move? Do you think this is going to turn off the so-called average users in the process? I mean, what's the risk of them using different cloud storage?
I mean, unlimited storage was one of the thing that makes me sad is that unlimited storage is one of the things that really differentiated the service. It's why PCMag gave it 5 stars, a perfect score, which we almost never do. Now we're going to have to go back in, we're going to have to look at how it stacks up. But I think what we're going to find is that it really is in line with what other companies are offering. And it shouldn't have been unexpected. There's always going to be, when you offer unlimited of anything, there's going to be people that abuse the system, and I think that's what Microsoft found out.
Yeah, and in terms of these new plans from Microsoft, how does that stack up against Google, Dropbox, some of these other competitors?
Well, this is Microsoft's future initiative. I mean, they want to be a cloud services company more than they want to be an operating system company. And online storage, when you get Windows 10 and the drive is already built in, they're going to pick up a lot of users there because it's built in by default. So I actually think Microsoft's well positioned in this market. They're going to be installed on every new system. Starting a year from now, vendors are going to have to install Windows 10 on every new system. So they've got a big install base that they can serve. I think they're in a really nice place.
Yeah, and cloud services, it definitely seems to be where everybody wants to be right now. I mean, all you have to do is take a look at this earnings season and what's been driving some of the big tech companies, including Microsoft. Dan Costa, thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. I'm Morgan Brennan. Have a great day.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Downey from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here, and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.